Hello and welcome. Now this is going to be my little knife review of this excellent Spyderco Kiwi. Okay, yeah, I don't understand that name either, but that's what it's called, a Spyderco Kiwi. Let's hit the ground running. Okay, I put it on this little stand. I'll remove that now. Okay. First thing, straight off there, is it's the blade shape. You're thinking, whoa, man, that is so ugly. Yeah, you either love it or you hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I mean, I think it's a very decent blade shape, very functional. Okay, and a knife is a tool. You got to look at it at that angle. However, if it doesn't click with you, it doesn't click with you. Okay, switch off. Go watch another YouTube video. Don't waste your time watching the rest of this if you just don't like the look of it. However, do stick with me if you do like any kind of knives and you just saw this and thought, oh, that's quite an interesting knife, interesting blade shape. Okay, we're gonna throw some specifications first of all, like I normally do. The overall length of this knife, open that is 5.6 inches or 14.4 centimeters. The blade length, about there, is 2 inches. Oh, so 2.4 inches or 6.1 centimeters. The cutting edge is 2 inches or 5 centimeters, and the weight is 1.84 ounces or 52.3 grams. Now, just remember that 52 grams. Okay, that's quite important. We'll come back to that later on. Okay, so what do you get with this knife? Well, you get these stainless steel handle scales. Okay, they're quite decent. They do scratch up and are fingerprint magnets. I would love them to bring out just to upgrade this knife. I mean, they did have a stag version of it. Where it had kind of like jig bone or something on the sides, but just upgrade it. I mean, their kind of fluff around this knife is that they're combining traditional old world non-locking pen knives with techno 21st century performance blade steel and ergonomics. Yeah, I kind of get that, but give us something better than just stainless steel. I mean, stainless steel's been around for quite some time, and upgrade the blade steel. Then it will become more of a kind of like instead of just a knife with not amazing blade steel and okay handles, knife collectors will they'll pay more attention to it. Yes, it'll cost you more to make and stuff, Spyderco, but knife aficionados will, well, it will just raise its value in the eyes of knife collectors, put it that way, okay? Because there are plenty of knives with kind of 8CR30 MOV kind of steel and stainless steel handles and a sea of black G10. I'm just throwing that out there, okay? Anyway, let's get back to this this knife. So that's what you get. You get these scales, not very grippy at all. However, when you hold it, it is very comfortable. Okay, you kind of have to have one in your hands to really appreciate it. Okay, your finger fits in this this well-designed choil area, and then your middle finger obviously there, and then it's got room for both of your fingers at the bottom of the handle as well, and it just sits there. It just sits there really well in the exact place you wish to be putting force or pulling back. It just sits there really well. I can't stress that enough. Okay, no jimping, okay, but it does lend itself to this blade shape here. So you kind of, through a change in degree, you kind of can tell if your thumb's going over. Okay, but enough about that. It is a two-handed opening. I mean, I've seen some people really struggle to open this one-handed. My back spring on this is very, very tight, very strong. It's very difficult to open that one-handed, but I've seen some people do that, and that's very quick, as you can see. So it's very strong, but it just locks into place. It's a non-locking knife, okay? There's no locking mechanism in there. So, and the blade the cutting edge is 2 inches, so it is UK legal. Yay! So yeah, you can carry this without a good reason. It's legal to carry, and it does look a little bit people friendly. I mean, it doesn't look. I mean, that doesn't look like your typical, you know, dagger type, Bowie shaped blade, does it? It's called a Warncliffe. Okay, I've got the old Spyderco guide here, and as you can see right there, Warncliffe. Okay, so that's the blade shape. All right, and I think it lends itself very well for any cutting tasks. I think it's kind of like a flat saber ground there type of grind that they use on the blade, but yeah, it's good for cutting packages open, letters specifically. That's very good. I mean, it's just an excellent kind of knife for which brings me. I mean, it's got a lanyard hole. It's a very small one, but it doesn't have a pocket clip, unfortunately. But yeah, the blade steel is, you know, 8CR13 MOV, Rockwell hardness scale of 56 to 58. So it's similar to OS 8, but with slightly more carbon. Okay, which means I think it can't get as sharp, but it holds its edge slightly longer. But this, we're talking, you know, very, very small differences here. Okay, now the price of one of these is around £20, and I think that's quite a steal, really. It's a decent knife. If you really love this knife, if you like if you're interested in the blade shape, okay, go for it, because it's an excellent UK legal option. Okay, and it's quite people friendly, I suppose, and it's, you know, non-locking, but it doesn't really need to be locking, because of the choil is so well designed that if you put any force on that, it's, because of the way it's designed, it just won't lock on you. I think it's excellent. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. So yeah, they're my pluses. I'll do some comparison shots with other knives. Okay, so another one that's a little bit cheaper, I think it's about £14. You can opt for a Spyderco Grasshopper, same blade steel, just in your more typical blade shape. That is a military blade shape. I've done another video like showing that, but this one, it just misses your pinky. Okay, whereas you can get a full hand grip on that Kiwi. Okay, so that's an option there. Staying in the UK legal realms, you can get a UK PK, UK penknife by Spyderco. You can get a full flat grind UK PK, or you can opt really small and get a squeak. However, you are paying more for those other knives I mentioned, with the exception of the Grasshopper. Okay, a squeak will set you back 50, and those two are slightly over 40. So double the price there for those, and it shows, because put it this way, the blade steel on the full flat grind UK penknife is a CTS BD1, which is carpenter steel, and it's much better than 8CR13 MOV, unfortunately, and it's made in America, designed by Sugleser himself, and it's actually lighter. Yeah, can you believe that? This is what I talked about at the start, 52 grams for the Kiwi, and this one set you back about 48 grams, so it's 4 grams lighter, and you can just tell, honestly, this is like having a sharp feather in your pocket. It really is. I should coin that phrase. But yeah, I mean, and they're both legal. That's the fun thing about it. They're both UK legal to carry without a good reason, and both non-locking. But of course, you pay a premium for the UK PK. But I thought I'd do a video on this unique shaped knife. There are other videos out there, of course, but for its price, I think it's an excellent knife. If you just want to cut letters open or packages, £20, you can't really go wrong. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and yeah, take care.